feel like I've kind of reached a bit of a creative burnout. What's going on here?
Okay.
What's this, Oscar? What's this? Hey, Christmas. Yes, so ladies and gents, it is the last weekend of November, which means, of course, Christmas decorations are going up. And look at this. The reindeer. We've got the Santa. The elf. And the little sausage doggo. Honestly, we're trying really hard this year just to be as festive as possible. Obviously, it's been a tough year for everyone, and we want to make the most of this Christmas for sure. I don't want to laugh for Christmas. All I want for Christmas. There is just one. Friday night, pizza night. Cherry on the top. Good morning, ladies and gents. Yesterday was Black Friday, and yesterday was the day I got paid. And that is how they trap you. I ended up spending literally about 500 quid. You guys will see in the next video exactly what I bought. I bought a couple cool things. I've reinvested into the YouTube. Exciting stuff for sure. I found some absolutely fantastic deals, and you know what else has also got a fantastic deal? The sponsor of this video. Yes, so this video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community for creators to continue to learn, discover, develop, grow, explore, the whole lot. It is a community for curious creatives who want to continue to explore and expand their skill set. They have a wide range of classes that will help you grow as an individual. And one of the classes that I've got involved in recently is the iPhone filmmaking, create cinematic video with your iPhone as someone who wants to further my filmmaking skills. The class by Caleb Badcock and Niles Gray reminds us that we don't need fancy equipment and editing softwares to be able to continue to create content. It is a friendly reminder that we can literally pick up our phones and create content. Nothing is stopping us, and I don't think equipment is there in our way. And the first 1,000 people to hit that link down below in the description will receive a free month of Skillshare Premium membership. I would say back to the video, but we're here. I was making a coffee, but not bad. So after putting up our decorations the other day, we decided that one tree wasn't enough. And when I mentioned that we're going to go hard on the Christmas decorations this year, I wasn't lying. If you put that bit at the back, it's a bit flat down there.
Yeah, but it had.
We've got a second tree. Bingo. Got one real one, one fake one, one fake one. Terry's chocolate orange hot chocolate, the festive edition from Costa. I'm not a huge fan of hot chocolates, but we're going to give it a go. I'll give you a little verdict. We've also got Tyler here taking out of it. You know what?
Decent.
That is actually well nice. Yeah. That's really good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice. Not too sweet.
Mmm. This is ideal. Highly recommend. not the bottom bit. So I asked you guys on my Instagram at Tom Rose Studios, if you're not following, please get involved. I asked you guys for questions for a Q&A for this video, but I got one question that I got asked a lot in the video. I got it probably about 6 or 7 times. How do you keep motivation? How do you maintain motivation? How do you stay motivated? What gives you motivation? So I thought I'd kind of just sit down and just give you kind of like an update on my current situation, how I'm getting on, and kind of just give you guys kind of just something to relate to, and for me just to sit down and be open and honest about my experiences and how I'm feeling at the moment and my motivation at the moment, rather than kind of sitting and obviously doing a video where I'm trying to give advice. I just kind of want to sit down and just give an opportunity for me to just sit and talk and give you guys an opportunity to relate and kind of listen to my personal experience. Personally, I haven't been that motivated recently. I've personally found it quite difficult. Obviously the current situation with the virus, lockdown, not being able to go out, see people, interact with people, do normal things that you would normally do with your family, going out for meals, socialising, all the normal stuff that you would normally do as a human being, we are currently not being able to do. And I think in turn that's kind of knocked everyone's confidence, everyone's motivation, everyone's just ability to be able to live a normal life, because we're essentially all kind of being locked away at the moment and restricted from lots of things that we would normally do kind of in our day-to-day life. And I think kind of the moment when I went into lockdown in kind of February, March time, I felt kind of an excitement to something new, a new challenge, and an opportunity to go home and study at home, be with my family, and to continue my kind of momentum that I built up at university with my university work. And I think I was really lucky that the moment that we went into lockdown, I kind of had a direction that I wanted to go into. So I kind of just went home, isolated myself, locked myself down, just to be able to focus on my university work. And I enjoyed myself. I was really motivated. I was on a run. And the moment that I finished my university work and kind of graduated virtually, as you guys would have seen in some of my videos and discussing about anxiety and trying to find a job, I think from that point onwards, the kind of novelty of studying at home, the new opportunities and the new challenges kind of wore off for me. I feel like the motivation from that point was at such a high from when I handed in my work and submitted all my work for my final year. It began just to slowly decrease, and there's obviously been moments where I've thought, oh, I can do that, that's exciting, I'll come up, and then I'll dip a little bit, I'll get a job and the motivation comes back up. But essentially right now my motivation is pretty low. Like, this is the lowest my motivation has been in a long time. I'm currently finding it quite difficult to be able to get up in the morning, to be able to go to work in the morning, and to really focus and really be like dedicated to learn and develop and discover and expand and explore. And right now my motivation for that is pretty low. And obviously I want to be honest with you guys, because I feel like in my videos I'm always very positive, I'm always very kind of motivational and inspirational, and trying to encourage you guys to push harder and continue to be better and better and better. But at the end of the day, the reality of this situation is that loads and loads of people, millions of people, majority of people around the world in this current situation are struggling. And this is a time when mental health is skyrocketing. Like, mental health is becoming a really, really important thing that we need to continue to talk about. And I feel like I just wanted to sit down in this video to be able to discuss the fact that it's not easy. This is really not easy. The current circumstances are not easy. Kind of remind you guys, give you a friendly reminder that if you're not motivated right now, if you're not working as hard as you possibly can, if you're not doing everything that you would normally do, it's normal. Like, it's normal to be demotivated in these circumstances. Millions of people around the world are also struggling. Hello. I feel like I have kind of reached a bit of a creative burnout with YouTube, but I know that kind of sounds a bit strange because I've been on like a decent run recently. But obviously going into lockdown and being able to film from home, and we've been in lockdown for like 8 months now, trying to be able to figure out content and be creative with content whilst in the confinements of your household for 8 months is obviously difficult. I've tried to be creative with it. I've tried to do different things and kind of tell different stories and kind of encourage you guys in different ways, and being creative with making coffee in the morning. But at the end of the day, I feel like I have reached a bit of a rut with my creativity and filming, and my motivation to be able to pick up the camera in the morning or doing videos in the week has kind of dipped slightly. And obviously that's probably evident in the amount of uploads that I'm doing at the moment. I'm not necessarily too motivated to really do anything creative at the moment, and I feel like it's really difficult, and I'm kind of hoping and just waiting to be able to have a couple of weeks off over Christmas just to kind of reset myself. And I feel like right now, if you are demotivated because of certain things, demotivated with university, demotivated with your work, whatever it is, I just wanted to remind you guys that it's okay to feel like that right now. And maybe something that I would say is that try and really look forward for something exciting. Look forward a week, look forward a month, look forward a year, and use that as something to be able to keep up some kind of positivity and kind of like the light at the end of the tunnel. Obviously the whole situation with the lockdown and the coronavirus has obviously been something that we didn't ever expect. Like, we never expected to be able to be in a position where we're locked away in our houses, not being able to see our families. But yeah, I don't really know what I was trying to say there, but I just thought I'd sit down and kind of ramble on about my current situation just to remind you guys that it's okay. A lot of us are struggling, and if you are struggling, it's okay. There's no need to kind of kick yourself and kind of beat yourself up for it. And that is going to be a wrap on today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to try and pick up the camera more and try and be a little bit more creative and really try and get myself going again and build some momentum. Because I feel like personally for me, when I build up momentum and I get into a good routine, that's when I feel my most motivated. And so I'm going to really try and do that the next few weeks. Obviously, all the questions that you guys asked me, you asked me bloody loads, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm going to do that in a podcast in a week or 2 weeks. Just kind of cover as many questions as possible and just have a really kind of chilled out podcast and do that. So definitely look out for that if you did ask me some questions and I haven't been able to obviously answer them in this video. That is going to be a wrap on today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you